hi to some of our guests today.
Yeah, these are two people we follow.
Yeah, one person I got to find out if he is on Twitter, too. Gabe Saglie is here, our travel guru. Gabe, I can never find you on Twitter.
Are you on Twitter?
I'm in the mysterious part of the Twitter space.
See? People tweet
it's just at and my name. I mean, it's not that hard.
At Gabe Saglie.
But everybody just puts your name. I think people are trying to figure out if you're on Twitter. I'll try again.
Check it out.
Yeah,
we'll tweet him today.
Yeah. We always talk about different adventures and deals on trips, too. So what are we going to be talking about today?
We're doing theme parks on how to save money on your next theme park trip, and the newest trend in theme parks, which is VIP access. Not if you want to save money. This is if you just want to get to the front of the line the entire day.
I've worked at most of America's theme parks.
Oh, did you?
I have. As a younger person, I have. So I'm going to be interested in this segment.
I should have to be able to afford the tickets to, well, I'm not going to mention the name, but to go to one of those theme parks? Really?
They're expensive. That's why Gabe is here.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to hook us up.
Talk to him.
Coming up next, Family Summer Adventures, Mr. Gabe Saglie. By the way, he's at Gabe Saglie. He shares must-see amusement parks and tells you how you can save on them. Well, the summer is a perfect time for a family adventure, and who doesn't love a good old-fashioned amusement park?
Exactly, when you're visiting, not working at it, right? So here with some ideas on money-saving theme park travel ideas is the senior editor of Travelzoo, Gabe Saglie. Welcome back, Gabe.
Great to be. I just got back from Legoland in San Diego.
Did you
I
really?
want to go there this summer.
How was it?
You know, it's fantastic. It's much bigger than I anticipated. They got a brand new hotel there, which looked really, really snazzy. But any theme park visit, you've got to budget accordingly. You can spend, as you know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Many hours in line.
Right.
It requires some patience, and it requires some smart planning, particularly ahead of time if you want to save a little bit of cash.
Well, if it's saving cash, going online, you would think that you're getting the same deal that everybody else does. You just happen to buy your tickets online. Are there specific deals, though?
Absolutely. Well, the first thing you want to do is go to the theme park's actual website, because I've seen ticket reductions of $10 to $25 just because you're buying it online. I've seen some significant discounts there, even on parking. And then social media has actually become quite the place to find some specific, follower-only types of deals as well.
Talk to me about timing. Are there deals to be had at different times of the week? That kind of thing?
Yeah, you time it right, certainly. I mean, the weekends are going to be packed. Holiday weekends especially going to be very busy. 4th of July, Labor Day. You may want to avoid those. During the week, much more sparsely populated, which is nice. Later on in the day, a lot of these parks say at 4 o'clock will actually offer some significant discounts. Everybody else who shows up at the beginning of the day, they're tired out. They've done the rides. You show up at 4 o'clock, you can save in some cases 30, 50% on the ticket price, and you've got many of the rides, a little bit more accessible. Also, as far as months are concerned, late in the month, by the last week of August into September, as people start getting back into school, back to reality, we're seeing a lot, better deals, and obviously fewer people at the parks as well.
And going later in the day, you get to miss a lot of the crazy crowds, too.
And the heat's starting to die down a little bit. Your kids aren't as likely to melt down by noon.
And if there are like parades, like at Disneyland, they have these periodic parades during the day. When the people are lining up to see those.
That's when you go to the rides.
That's when you go to the rides.
Yeah, the spectacular shows. Watch 1, 2, but that's a great time to try to
take
hop on some of those rides. Yeah.
How do you pick the right resort? Because there's so many to choose from. What's the criteria that you use, and how can everybody else benefit from that?
Well, in places like the Wisconsin Dells, Orlando, Southern California, you've got a bevy of options. That's the neat thing, and it's and budget options as well. You can go high end, you can go budget as well. Look for hotels that are going to give you some of the theme park perks, like the free shuttle to the park. That way you're parking at the hotel for free usually, and you're not paying for the parking at the park. And a lot of resorts are sort of mini theme parks within themselves. So if you're traveling to a destination, you're not going maybe to the theme park every day. Your own hotel may have its own water park and water slides, its own arcades. And so, I think resorts that offer some of this theme park kind of action on site give you a little bit of a break from the daily, jaunt over to the resort park.
Before we run out of time, tell us about the VIP passes. How do we avoid those lines if we've got more money than time?
Yeah, this is if money's not necessarily an option. It's sort of the newest trend in theme parks. They're doing it across the country now. Universal's, it's $299 per person in Hollywood. In Six Flags in Chicago is $400 per person. And what you do is you basically get all day, all access, all your food included. Six Flags in Chicago even gives you a cabana in their water park. It is, they whisk you to the front of the line, they whisk you around the park. If that sort of celebrity-like VIP experience is worth it, you're looking at several $100s in some cases per person, but 70% of people who have done this on average say they would do it again at that price point just because of the convenience of avoiding lines in the first place, and then just feeling like you're somebody special at the park.
People can go to the Travelzoo website, too, to find out deals there.
Absolutely. We've got exclusives countrywide on theme parks and attractions. We pop them up there every day at Travelzoo.
We'll see you at Legoland.
There you go.
I will be there. All right. For more information, of course, you can go to our website, bettertv.com. We'll link you to Gabe's website.
Absolutely. And coming up next.